Want me to show it to you? Your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end. Don't mention it, partner. Although, where should we go next? If we want... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the front? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to game? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Liyue Harbor! Let's see what she has to say!
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right...
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale...
What a horrible journey! And you set up...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity. Meanwhile, the Tenryou Commission is responsible for implementing the recently... It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending... What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going...
The raft idea...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a...
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyu...
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Wait for me.
Quake!
You can't run! Shiver!
Blazing delight! Jumpy Dumpty come! Oh, nice and spicy! Eat this!
This is order.
I wanna go home now. You're toast!
Evil shall be dispersed. Useless. Boring. Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler. Oh. Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time.
Hey! The name's not floating.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes.
Huh? The fragrance of...
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that...
You're not far off, but they go by a different name. And this young man is Kaedehara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not...
No, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with... So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's any... 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament. Now that's gonna...
But we didn't come...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time... Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But as for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that what...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone organizing the clash is my way of uncovering... So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very...
Yeah, we're interested in getting to
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will...
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty...
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before...
together!
Jumpy Dumpy Papa! La la la! Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beidou said that they had to be renowned. Hello?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down? Well, I'd have a look at the clashes. Nobody wants.
Yeah.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the.
Uh-huh.
What? You? Nonsense. Not to mention, they tried to sneak. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kicks. I'm not saying I came.
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the.
Hi there. Are you
That's right. Nothing beats real luck with this tournament.
Exactly.
his master of...
Famous. He's the founder of the He's got to be a grant to the Ling Shan class.
Force disperse...
It's a type of for example, our...
One time, he sent a challenger flawed.
It sure is.
There's a tuition...
Of course.
Recently, though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too.
well, we have to try.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the...
Hey, youngster. If so,
So you're also...
you better believe from me? Obtaining a... No, I know how I've passed in most people a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of an... Of course, I also put in... Ha! Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy
Jake's a
who's
village
just
arm wrestling champion,
really
huh?
average.
All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they...
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off... Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extreme.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include...
Whoa.
Might as well do...
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a lot. Right, your registration is a great hero such as yourself can surely only...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason. Anyway, the qualifying round...
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. All right, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready? Good.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you think, Kazu?
Impressive.
Well, I fought my... So, come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. You know, and since you signed up, we've had many others do this. Well, since everyone... For one... So, I'm putting...
Huh?
This is how Captain Beidou decides. At your...
To be
All right, I'm gonna watch some more. We're finally here, folks. The
Your opponent, you may well be... Very well.
All right, that...
Your opponent in this... I do not doubt your...
Relax. My guy's at the...
Okay,
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten.
Right! From if you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, when I was... But mine? I lost in... I fought and won.
Huh?
No, I didn't. I only in defeat.
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way, do you know...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Ah, it's you! I myself...
Maybe...
Why, yes. He's the same one who I faltered for but given my stature. Still, I'm sure...
Hey there!
He tried to use force to... His opponent was pretty freak. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me... I don't dare tell my... Sorry, I shouldn't be...
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an I could sense, but you were quick to adapt. And in fact...
I guess not using your elemental...
We wanted to ask...
Not exact. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that...
If that is the case, I haven't...
yeah.
It is true. I do not mean given your talent.
Hang on.
Gathering intelligence is besides our favorite here.
You betcha. Wait.
However, there is a... Come with me. Now that we're alone, you are skilled in manipulating the
I'm a...
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills. When I talk about that which I see, since a young age, it is things of this...
As crazy as...
My humble abilities are net to think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly
Hey, stop evaluating us based on...
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined element? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel?
Aw, it's nothing really. It's been a long Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods. And however, I still wish to... Of course, I too shall... Now then, let's test your skills, shall we? Oh, Pay no attention to me. I was just talking to myself.
Useless. Judgment.
Lights out.
Disappear! Here! Here!
You're skilled. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which he relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat it. In other words, as long as you remain please, save your thanks. If the world is a truly mysterious...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but...
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to... My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is... Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People in the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for...
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But it goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning.
Oh? Have you encountered... With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen, he strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the fatuity—
Wow!
I've been waiting for— I'm sure everyone— But today's final round— As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the traveler. Come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing and run—
We don't know when it was taken exactly. Huh. I never thought—
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand is... The culprit has only added... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen. You'll see. Shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear you boasting and proud. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow... Drat. This could... I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you better mean it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty fee... Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show it seems it would be only fair to break.
I never would have guessed you could be. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
What are you trying to do?
I will have order.
You can't back up!
No! Do!
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking it up to you?
No need for that. Think.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to, but unfortunately, nothing yet. I wanted to know from the moment he stole the vision. I've tried many other mythical tales to tell of a masterless vision. After seeing you command multiple levels, come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are all matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind
The story begins with no. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword of which he had heard. It was so known to Pachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. He is the pinnacle of the rational skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare brave the light's glow. Then the vision decree arrived. People's aspirations slipped away as the rational began to construct their idea of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the vision to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated faced divine punishment, while the victors gained a second chance. Perhaps he thought the immortal people should stand. Come, so people touches all the true desire after all. When I arrived at Cangkang Vision, I heard a sense of divine punishment dissipating in the ground. Perhaps that was the worthy yearning to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I'd stepped forward and snatched the dying vision as one running to see. All I knew was that I must let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried in the ice-cold statue of God. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as one wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling, and the small beauty of nature lies along the way, while still taking. All right then. It's time we return. Allow me to gather the wood.
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux Clash Captain Beidou was... But still,
The one who stole the vision knew he stood no chance, in which case...
So, if that's the... It doesn't matter, as the saying goes.
Yes, I believe so, but the voyage to Inazuma... In fact, the relevant...
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liu as Morax could form Yu's stone forest by cast down his stone, suffice it to say that if we wish to journey to Inazuma, the alchemy will need some time. In the meantime, thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey lies after the storm. One with nature. to the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds come. One with nature.
Let the show begin.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Seems like I've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.